Ladies and gentlemen, it's the morning garden, and I'm live. I am live. I've been watching TV most of the day because most of us are being asked to stay indoors here in Maryland. So that being said, I've been watching comedies. I've been watching a lot of commercials that deal with medical pills, medical this, all kind of pills. We're talking about sicknesses and illnesses and all of this stuff. But one came on today. It was the president of the United States, um, Mr. Mr. Trump, and he announced that they have some treatments for the coronavirus. He has some treatments for the coronavirus, and some of the pills, which was interesting. He mentioned mainly two pills, but he said it was like others that they're also looking into. And he said that the pills, one of them, been around for like 70 years. So they don't need to do any, serious trials on them or anything because they've been around for 70 years. So I thought that was interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, uh, things are looking up, but still stay with all of uh, uh, the the instructions that your city or state offer asking you to do, your county. Just try to stay with that and stay away from people for a period of time being. And remember that we are all in this together. Yes. So that being said, keep in mind, folks, that you still have a garden to grow this year, and make certain that you keep that in mind. So I'm having a good time. I mixed up a whole vat of food this earlier part of the day, and in about another few minutes, I'm gonna go down and feed all my plants. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. People are still recognizing that I'm still out there putting the videos out. But folks, remember, we're in this together, and I want to see some more garden videos. And remember, the biggest thing I ask for all of you, please, 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 if you do videos, some of you do. Hello, how you doing, Stephanie? How are you? How are you? Now, how are you making out in this whole situation with the crisis and all? Oh, hello, how you doing? Miss Sandra. Yeah. I just love it when people pop in and say hello. Because what I had on that early part of the day, there was like six people in the room, um, and they were not saying anything. And I think it's because I didn't shave. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. But I do know that you've got to definitely, you know, if you want people to see you out there, you got to get out there. But what I can't get over though is some of you can help me figure this out because I might be doing this what we call it being on the internet in the incorrect way. Good nose, let's see here already ready. Okay, got you. I hear you. There you go. Mr. Price is back. Mr. Price is on the channel so much. I feel like I know the man, because he comes in and he has something to say. I managed to have a trick bit into my couple of days ago and got disease carefully when you leave the garden. Check yourself. Okay, okay. Well, thank you for that. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you what I had one time, and I don't know where it came from. I thought it came from, excuse me, a tiny. Excuse me, I had a car toad. When I got home, I usually strip down. That's just something I do. I like the freedom of what do you call it, being in your own home. So I was rubbing my back, and it felt like it was a loose, it felt like a loose, God, what do you call them things? Mold. And I don't have nothing. Everything on my body, I know what's going on. And when I felt that, I said, "What is this?" So I grabbed it and I pulled, and it was a tiny, tiny little tick. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It freaked me out, first of all. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Where did this come from?" And he was right in the lower part of my back. So anyway, so I went online. I kept reading everything and everything and anything. And they talk about the size, the age of the tick, and all of that, and which ones are more likely to carry whatever. And what I found out that if you remove them incorrectly, I think they leave a thorn or something inside your body, and it takes a long time to heal. It takes a long time to heal. Yeah, I mean, excuse me, I'm with you on that. I know what they can do. So I've been online all day today, folks. I've been online all day today, on and off, and I've been trying to talk to people because I figured everybody would be in the house, and but I see people come online, and you tell me what are your thoughts on this. I want to get your opinion. I want to elicit your opinion, folks. I see some people on there that have hundreds of people on there talking to them, hundreds, and I'm saying is it because they have better equipment, uh, a more appealing conversation. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, well, is it because my internet's not reaching out to everyone? Because I see that there are people who, um, regardless of what you look at, they're always going to have more hits. They're always going to have more um, people talking to them. And I'm saying, what is this? Do they have a different pathway on this internet that I don't know about? I feel like you are an old friend. Well, thank you for that. You feel like I'm an old friend. Thank you for that. Thank you. I try to get on the internet and connect with everyone. And oh, 5 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now in a little bit, I say it's almost 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I get ready to go to work. Everything's good. Maybe it's creativity. It could be. It could definitely could be creativity. But I watched a guy today. Let's see. I am kind of new to the computer will take me a long time to anything. Okay. I can understand it. I can understand that. Let's see, I've been doing this for about 7, 8 years, I guess. And I watch everything. I went to videos, typed in how to get more viewers, and they talk about a number of different things that you might want to try. But I just feel like be honest, get up there in front of people. Creativity, that might be something I want to look into as well. But I watched a guy today that was a farmer. He got right in front of the camera, just like I am. And he just spoke about how to grow the farm and how to feed the farm and the cost and that sort of thing. And I feel this is something that I have talked about a number of times on here. Hello, how you doing there, everyone? He said, hello, everyone. Coming from Backyard Gardener. All right. Okay, Sandra chimed back in. Just be yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. That's and it's like I have that uniqueness that I come on, and all I want to talk about is gardening and soil and how to grow healthy plants. Very high dense pieces of fruit and vegetables, full of all kinds of nutrients. And there will be a fertilizer I will make this year, which is a liquid fertilizer, and it will be made primarily from grass clippings. Um, and I will use cow manure in this concoction, if you will, and it's going to be made in a large 40-gallon drum, and that should be enough to last me at least 2 years. But what I do with the item is I do a 1 to 10 or 15 ratio because you don't need a hard concentrate on vegetable plants. I did a lot. I did a lot, folks, this year. I have so many seeds down there ready to go, but I will not make any bad moves because what I'm doing now is I'm going to make certain that I research every single step of what I'm doing. Now, I've done this for 20 years. Keep that in mind. I know how to put them in the ground. I know how to do what I got to do. But this year, I'm using a soil mix that I put together, and I want to see how well it does because this is going to be a absolute game changer. And so, that being said, um, I'm looking forward to having a successful gardening season this year. And some of you know I have tons and tons and tons of fertilizer. And the most important thing, I started feeding my plants, started feeding my soil in the fall. That's when I started feeding my soil. That's when I started. People say, what do you mean by that? Well, I did, drove my tractor over the area that I planted in last year. I did a chop and drop, which is cutting down weeds and grass and everything. And I left all of the debris right there. Um, then it grew back out, and then I chopped it down again with the weed trimmer. Chopped it back down. Then waited for another flush, and and it was just a beautiful thing. So near the late part of the fall, before it got too late, I put in some collard green and kale. Now, this is why you can't always listen to people that don't know your environment, your technique, your amount of love and attention that you give to your plants. They don't know. And what I did was I put these seeds out there, and everyone that I got in touch with and talked to, and they were saying, well, they're not going to make it. The collard green and kale is not a plant that usually will overwinter. And I knew, so I said, wait a minute, something don't sound right here. I've overwintered these years ago. But this time, I primarily wintered collard greens. The past years, I went overwintered kale and had no issues with them. So, that being said, good here in the South California. We have lockdown here, and we're so we keep in a place to go. No, 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 sure. Home Depot. Open. Okay, I got you. Wow, they in lockdown, and they talking about doing that here in Maryland. Here in Maryland, they talking about lockdown because the governor got on the air and he said that when he say that it will be enforced, because people out there, they said there were people there were people out there playing ball and there were people out there riding bikes. So he basically talking about kids. Um, if the non-essential places are closed, so non-essential. I got you there. You said place like non-essential, like Lowe's. Yeah, because I went to a grocery store today, and I was telling this story earlier today, and it was very interesting. When I got there at about I want to say about 8:30, 9 o'clock, there were people standing around the outside of the store. I thought that was interesting. Standing like they were waiting on government cheese. Um, and I looked at that and I said, "Wow, this is interesting." The parking lot was full um, about 75% of the way. Um, and I looked at that. So anyway, I sat in my car for a couple minutes, made a broadcast over here to YouTube, telling everybody I'll be a little late today, coming up on my 10 a.m. Thursday show, and no one really was online. So I said, okay, um, I think what I want to do here is just basically, um, uh, basically go to. Well, that's what I did. I went to the grocery store, I got what I wanted, and got there, and I realized there wasn't a whole lot I wanted. I mean, because everything was already here. Got a brand new refrigerator downstairs. I'll be freezer, and it is working beautiful uh, and doing what it's supposed to do. Our schools are closed until after spring break. or even longer. Okay, that's what we get a message we got tonight as well. Our schools are in lockdown here. Huntsville, Texas. Okay, Texas doing the same thing. But you did hear? Did anyone hear the news that the president mentioned on the air today that they have two potential drugs that are treatments for the coronavirus? One of the drugs, I can't call the name of it at this moment, but it's been around for almost 70 years. That was interesting. Almost 70 years. And Bayer donated something like 3 million pills to the government to start doing whatever they need to do. Yeah, so I mean, I think that's looking up. That's looking up, and I thought it was interesting. So I'm here to tell you that the show Money Gardner will continue to go on as long as I can keep it going. And after my daughter at the university in Alabama has gone to classes, rest of the season. Okay, in online classes. So there was an option. That's a good thing. There was an option. Um, I got 11 people online right now. Thank you very much for showing up, good people. I appreciate that. Is anyone out there starting a garden this year? Talk to me. Anyone out there got a garden they're ready to start? Because you might actually this time around actually need this food, not just grow it for fun, but actually need it. 336 cases here in Michigan. I did. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, you have a garden going. What's that? Honey bee. Honey bee. All right. That is good. And Miss Honeybee, what kind of items you growing? Oh my goodness, look at this. They did it again. Another tie on there. They did 10 thumbs up, along with 10 people being in the room at this time. 12 people being in the room at this time. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. I have started my garden. All right. Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa. All right. Yes, sir. Got squash, corn, and pole beans. All right. So hello, everyone. Everyone. I have potatoes, onions, cucumbers, and corn already popping up here. And okay, we went up to the thing real quick there. Let's see. I will be growing tomatoes, cucumbers, greens, all kinds of herbs, okra. Oh yeah, I like what you growing there, honeybee. I like what you growing. I like what the rest of you growing, but when she said okra, I was like, oh man, that sounds about right. That okra. Um, oh my goodness, this is really good. Just to get it, whatever I can grow, I will. I will be okay. All right, whatever you can grow. All right. And this will be the first year. Uh, well, in almost 19 years, that I will be growing sunflowers, and the sunflowers is basically to grow for pollinators to come into the area. So that being said, I'm definitely excited about that. And so I'm also thinking that uh, what I will do from the seeds from the sunflowers that I will actually save them. I'll get a big bag of seeds out of this whole deal. Everything I grow, there will be saving the seeds because the seeds now I understand, got it. They're valuable, and it's just a better deal just to hold on to those seeds. All right. I'm in, okay, in Omaha. Okay, I have seeds under On the way, not on. Oh, excuse me. Have seeds underway. Okay, on underway. In my ground. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. We have a short growing season. Same here. Short growing season, Miss B. Alabama. Here. Let's see. All right. Robert Belair. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is really great. This is really great. People are definitely growing food. I asked who's growing food, and I mean, so what is it? What is the average temperatures like in your location? Because I haven't started anything outdoors. I started indoors. Are you talking about items that you started indoors, or are they outside? And what are the temperatures? What are the temperatures where you live? Right now, we've been hovering today around 50, 55 degrees. That's what we've been at here in Maryland. Hmm. We have a short growing season. Okay, whatever I'm gonna. All right. And so right now it's 81 today. Wow, that's warm. That is warm. That is warm. Let's see. I started seeds indoors in eastern North. What's this? Skip my candy on to see what I'm looking at. NM. Okay. Proverbs 31. All right. I would love to see an 80-degree day. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I would love to see an 81-degree day. Let's see. Let's see. I purchased some sweet from a farmer a few weeks ago. I do the seeds. Okay. Plant the seeds. Very smart move. Very smart move. Saving those seeds. Very smart move. Oh, you're in Maryland. Oh, okay. All right. That sounds good. Somebody right around the corner, folks. Might as well say, yeah, in Maryland. Also, I want to plant cool weather plants soon. Now, let me tell you what I did. I already started my cool season plants. Maybe what about 6, maybe 8 weeks ago. Spinach. Another one called lettuce. Um, Swiss chard, and I did all my shopping for seeds. I did online, which is eBay. I did them there because I said the heck with it. I don't want a bunch of seeds. I just wanted a dollar's worth of seeds, which I did with the Swiss chard. I did that with the tomatoes, and I did all my tomatoes online this time around. Now I don't tell people to do that because some of the seeds people online. You got some people that play fair, and you got some people that do not play fair. Playing fair people people will give you seeds, fresh seeds. People that not playing fair will sell you seeds they don't have for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, and they'll sell the seeds to you. And when you get them and you see the germination rate is extremely low, I think I did that with one set of seeds I got somewhere from China. They were what kind of was it? They were chili peppers, cayenne. They were cayenne. And I knew something was wrong when I looked at the package. It just said red, long uh, peppers. And I said, wait a minute, what's the name of this pepper? So what I did is I reordered from someone else, and I got uh, I got these cayenne peppers. Put them in. They came up just like that. They came up just like that. And I said, okay, I'm ahead of the game again. But yeah, I got the stuff in the ground. I did that also, planting and cool weather vegetables. Okay. I said, I did that also. Planting and cool. Okay, you did the same thing. Let's see. I've had mixed results from eBay feeds. Yeah, what now? Here's what I do. And this helps me out. I look over on the satisfaction of how this person been doing business. It'll say 100%. It'll say 97%. Somebody that's at least a 97, I'll do business with. But other than that, I don't do business with them. Let's see. I purchased seeds from eBay, but only from American sellers. Okay. Um, yeah, you can do that. You can do that as long as their plan's fair. Let's see. I planted inside. I planted inside, and now they are outside. Oh, okay. You got yours outside already. Well, you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game. I use my temperature gun to do a check on the temperature I have outside. Let's say the soil is 50 degrees, but it's continuously going up though. Because I took um, that test maybe about a week ago. I have cherry tomatoes and giant tomatoes, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, garlic, mustard, um, greens, lettuce, broccoli, banana peppers. Let's see, Sandra, you have the same items I have, except for broccoli. I don't know why I've never grown broccoli ever, but I heard it's a good vegetable to grow. You know, man-made, but all the vegetables, like 90% of your vegetables, are in fact man cultivars. They have been altered, so to speak. 90% of them. Okay, do you guys like bush beans or pole beans, and why? I like bush beans because you can kind of manage the space that you're in, and that's the only reason why I like. This year, I did in fact buy um, uh, uh, bush beans, and I found a place on eBay that sold bush beans, and they got like a little over $1, and you get about 20 seeds. But I said, wait a minute, you should have ordered at least 40 seeds. Um, I grow bush beans, I grow long pole beans from last year, and they were good. I believe you they were good. Plus, you probably know how to cook them. Let's see, get more from whole beans. Okay, I understand. You get more beans from whole beans, but see, I try to just right now. I mean, as long as they grow, and I haven't strung up anything yet to really put them up on. That's the only issue I have. That's the only issue I have. But you know, I grew half runners. I grew half runners. Half runners. I don't know what that is. Let's see. I see. I have. Let's see. Let's see. I heard you backyard. Okay. I heard you backyard. Okay, someone in this backyard garden. I got it now. Let's see. Scarlet runners beans are very good, and they attract bees. Oh, because that little white blossom on them. Yeah, beans do attract bees. Huh. Pole beans. Uh, I swear by bush bananas. Beans. Okay, bush beans. Okay. I swear by bush beans. Red blossoms. Red blossoms. Oh, okay. Okay, red blossoms. Okay. But now the key, the very key. What? Let me ask you something, good people. So you can share this information with each other. What are you doing to your soil? What did you do to, or if you've done anything at all to amend your soil? I have good. Oh shit. All right. Everybody's chiming in here. I got 13 people listening in. And I got about 5 or 6 of you that are talking to me. You got thumbs up 11. So people came online around this time. See, this is the time I should actually have my show. Let's see. See. Mine, Stephen, and we started. So, okay, okay. I planted Swiss chard. Okay. Collard greens. Kale. Okay. All right. Tomatoes. Now, what kind of tomato did you grow this year? Because I did two. One was a Cherokee purple, and I tried another one, which is a black brandy wine. I make my own compost leaves and grass uh, for my trees. Okay, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. I prefer long beans, noodles, asparagus, beans. Okay, okay. I see. Okay, beefsteak tomatoes is also good. Beefsteak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. You did beefsteak compost. Whoa, look at this right here. Robert Blair did compost, peat moss, and hardwood. I see hardwood bark. I see lime meal, and some 5-3-2 fertilizer. Go ahead. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Now, is that Robert? Is that a clay soil that you're growing in, or are you growing in a sandy soil? Early girl and better boys. Good selection. Good selection tomato. Very good eaters especially if you're doing burgers and that sort of thing. Big slicers they call them. Let's see. Early girl are my go-to. Yes, yes. I think my go-to right now is the tomato called the Cherokee Purple. It's incredible. Clay soil here in Alabama. Okay, clay soil here in Alabama. You're doing good. I did a little different today. When I use, because you mentioned that you use peat moss, and I like to add a little bit of lime to my peat moss to kind of offset the acidity from the peat moss. So that might be something you want to look into. You don't have to add a lot of it, but you add some there, and it'll help with keeping the soil, pretty sweet, so that you don't run into a pH situation. Okay, folks, that's it for me. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Uh, uh, Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for making my night. I appreciate this. Everyone chimed in and had something to say. I appreciate it. Thank you. And we'll do this again real soon, but I appreciate every last one of you. Look at what you did. You came in here tonight. You made an old man happy. No. Let's see. Honeybee, thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Honeybee. I can't believe I mean, I think I've seen, well, have you been in my room before, online? Because I don't remember, my memory not what it used to be, but I'm glad you stopped in and you had a lot of input in the show, and I really appreciate it, and hopefully we all learn something from each other. All right, you said yes. Thank you so much. Well, good people, I'm going to get out of here, but I want to thank you again. This is the Morning Garden Show, and remember, you can send me some suggestions sometime. I mean, what time you would like to see the show? We can try to move this thing because if I do it Thursday morning at 10 a.m., I don't know, a lot of you still at work, but just hit me up and let me know. Backyard Gardener. Uh, okay, thank you very much for coming in. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. If I go by everybody, I'll be here all night. But I want to thank you, knowledgeable, incredible. I said thank you. You're not. Oh, thank you very much for Stephanie. Thank you. Oh, shucks, ma'am. Okay. All right. Thank you. You have a good day. And I want to let you know I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Keep on growing.